Gotham City. A place of crime, fear, and 113 achievements standing between me and freedom.
Okay, well. Okay. I've killed Robin. I've murdered him. Didn't realize there was two there, Rob. My bad. Robin, I'm so sorry. Get out of the way, Joker. Oh, hey, man. Man, out of here! Now, you may be thinking, didn't you already get every achievement for both Asylum and City over a year ago? And you would be correct. And so you may be wondering, why did it take you so long to get every achievement for Arkham Knight? And well, the answer is, I was scared. No, like generally, I was terrified of platinuming this game. You might look up the platinum guide and see, oh, it's just a 4 out of 10 difficulty. What's to be scared of? Oh, you sweet, sweet, naive summer child, you. You see, if you count the achievements on this website versus the achievements on Steam's listing, you may notice something. There aren't 69 achievements like the guide says. Oh, no, no, no. There is 113. That's right. Steam includes the DLC achievements. And well, if you check that guide, the one that includes all of the pain, suddenly it's not a 4 out of a 10. It's a...
Holy fish paste!
Yeah, a 7 out of 10. And that's if you're good at the game, which I am not. But I did it. I beat every task, every DLC mission, and every challenge map, and it broke me. So sit back, grab those bat snacks, and watch as I descend into the most insane grind Gotham City has to offer.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
The game starts off with a bang. No, quite literally, with Scarecrow unveiling his new fear toxin on a local diner, and then threatening to release more fear toxin in Gotham within hours, forcing millions of people to evacuate. And I think I would rather stay in Gotham than deal with that traffic, and it seems every criminal agrees with me, as they all stay back to loot to their heart's desires. But they're not alone, as one man stands against them all.
Bro, it is insane that this game came out in 2015. That's a decade ago. And it honestly looks better than some games today.
It's not long into the game do we get our very first achievement.
Even the odds, baby. Oh, we got our first achievement. Even the odds is super small in that corner.
That's what she said.
And after getting out of a high-speed car wreck uninjured, we get the information of the whereabouts of Scarecrow. But, much like a Tinder date, we are catfished, and it's not Scarecrow we find, but Poison Ivy. And honestly, I'm not mad about that at all. And after taking her back to my place, I mean the GCPD, we get our next achievement.
Lock up your first supervillain in the GCPD.
With still no lead on Scarecrow's whereabouts, we head over to the movie studio and the Falcone shipyard to set up the towers to scan for Scarecrow. We also get our brand new suit and the ability to use the Fear takedowns, the best addition to the game.
Hey, frequency of fear.
And after tracking Scarecrow's IP to Ace Chemicals, we head over there where we meet his right-hand man, the Arkham Knight. After the first of many encounters with a Knight, we set out to rescue the Ace Chemical workers, who only 2 are still alive. And after returning both of them to safety, we get our next achievement.
Hey, Fear of Faith.
With them rescued, we head into Ace Chemicals to confront Scarecrow, who informs us that he hacked our IP address and has kidnapped Barbara, our girl, in the chair. Literally. And with that information, we are distracted and Scarecrow escapes. And with the bomb he was making going to detonate in seconds, we decide to sacrifice our life to reduce the blast radius. But with the fear toxin being released into the room, we are met with our greatest fear. Characters coming back from the dead. I mean the Joker. And it's here we get our next achievement for escaping Ace Chemicals.
Oh, Jim, I hope you got out of there. And the crow flies. Oh, as the crow flies.
After this, we head over to GCPD where we inform Gordon that Scarecrow has kidnapped his daughter. And after finding out she works for us and we are the reason she got kidnapped, well, he doesn't take that well and he breaks up with us and heads out on his own. And after tracking the car that took Barbara, we would get an achievement for lowering the bridge.
Alfred,
No man's land.
And after finding the location of the Arkham Knight, he would ambush us. And after chasing him, it would turn out not to be him, but we do get an achievement for towing the line of breaking Batman's golden rule of never killing.
Nice. Another trophy.
However, we would learn that the Arkham Knight is working with the Penguin, and after tracking one of his shipments back to his hideout with the help of Nightwing, we get an achievement for destroying the first of many caches.
Cold World.
We'll get the rest of them later, don't you worry. And Penguin would give us information that Scarecrow is getting the help from Stag and his airship near Founders Island. And after saving Stag from a group of enemies, we have a mental breakdown due to the fear toxin, resulting in Stag getting kidnapped while we just sit and watch. But we do get an achievement.
We're bringing him to Ark 2.
Battle with them.
After saving Stag once again, we confront Scarecrow, who gives us another dose of fear toxin and uses this opportunity to escape with the cloudburst. After this, we would receive a signal from Scarecrow showing us Barbara, and after arriving to her location, we would see her die. And then we head back to Poison Ivy, who is helping us stop the cloudburst due to her being immune to Scarecrow's fear toxin. We also run into the first Cobra tank, which are a true test of patience, as you have to wait and sneak up behind it to deal a shot to destroy it. But we do get an achievement for destroying our very first Cobra tank.
Cobra Scout destroyed.
Hey,
Impossible. We know what
I can't read that.
Caliber is using the armor
with a
was
vengeance, is that what that said?
After taking Ivy to the first plant, we get another achievement,
Okay, I could not
hope
see
we
what
don't
that
need to
achievement
find
said.
out.
where we get another achievement for unlocking every island for the Batmobile.
Creature of the night.
We then receive a distress signal from the movie studio as we see the return of Harley Quinn. And after reaching the movie studio, we get another achievement for beating the first combat encounter with both Batman and Robin.
Come on, boy, Wanda.
While in the movie studio, we would have to go and fight the 3 Joker clones, who each use different aspects of combat: stealth, combat, and patience. And after defeating all 3 and Harley, and the last Joker handling himself, we get another achievement.
Heartbroken.
While doing all this, Scarecrow has released an attack on Ivy, and after defending her, we decide it's time to leave and move back to GCPD. But before we can do that, Scarecrow releases the cloudburst, covering the entire city in fear toxin. And after heading back to Stag's airship to find a way around the cloudburst, we head back to the Batmobile, allowing us to drive around in the fear toxin, where we get a Cobra tank boss fight with the Arkham Knight. And after defeating him and destroying the cloudburst, we get another achievement.
Let's go! Who rules the night? Oh, now the achievements are massive.
With the cloudburst destroyed, we head back to Ivy, where she sacrifices herself and in the process removes all of the cloudburst, freeing the city of the fear toxin. And with the fear toxin removed, we receive a distress signal from Gordon, as he has been captured by Scarecrow looking for Barbara. And while looking for Jim, we get another Batmobile boss fight with the Arkham Knight, where we have to lead him through the explosives in the tunnel, and after him destroying the Batmobile, we find Gordon and rescue him. But not before the Arkham Knight finally reveals his identity. Yeah, it's Robin. Or I guess, was Robin? And after a swift boss fight, we head up to the roof, where Scarecrow waits alongside Barbara? Yeah, turns out it was all in her head and she didn't die, and is actually perfectly fine. And after Jim shooting us in the chest and then Scarecrow throwing Barbara off the roof, we enter another tank battle, resulting in an achievement.
Fear of success.
And after taking Barbara back to the GCPD, we are quickly under attack, as Scarecrow has sent all his forces to the GCPD to destroy it. And after defending it with our lives, we were rewarded with another achievement.
Be not afraid. Win the war for Gotham. Almost did not win the war for Gotham.
After finding out Scarecrow has kidnapped Robin, this is like the 5th person to get kidnapped this game. We decide to turn ourselves in, giving in to Scarecrow, who takes us back to where it all started, Arkham Asylum, where he pumps us full of our greatest fear, becoming the Joker, where we go on a killing spree of Batman's greatest rogue gallery, which actually turned out to just be the cops at the GCPD. Sorry, Jim. While Batman shows no signs of fear, Scarecrow pumps him of fear one more time. And this time, it's Joker's greatest fear, being forgotten. With the Joker gone, all that remains is the Bat. And with the help of Jason, we escape the clutches of Scarecrow and give him a taste of his own medicine, and getting us our last story-related achievement.
Did I get a trophy? Did not pop whatsoever. Oh, there it is. Master of Fear.
With the main story done, we can now focus on initiating the Nightfall Protocol, which requires us to complete every most wanted mission, find every Riddler trophy, and miscellaneous achievements along the way. The most wanted side missions has some of the greatest Batman villains like Two-Face robbing banks, Penguin dealing weapons, and Deathstroke playing with tanks like he's a 12-year-old. We first head over to the Statue of Gotham, where Jack Ryder is being held hostage by Deacon Blackfire, a deranged cult leader.
The cult. Save the sacrificial victim. Lock up the executioner in GPD.
With him locked up, we head over to stop Two-Face from robbing the 3 banks of each island.
Jekyll and Hyde. Stop the bank heist and lock up their master.
We would then chase down Firefly as he looks to burn down Gotham just a bit more by targeting the fire stations along the city.
Days of the Fire. Extinguish the fires in Gotham City.
With him taken care of, we would then stop Penguin from smuggling his weapons with the help of Nightwing.
Touch of Death.
While exploring the city, we would be jump scared by Man-Bat.
Oh god!
And little does he know, there's only room in this city for one bat. And so we would look for and find his cure.
Scar the Bat.
We then head back to Wayne Tower, where we end a plot thread from Arkham City in Hush, and he goes down extremely easy.
Double Jeopardy. Face off with an old friend.
We would then look to free Gotham of all APCs,
The Road Home.
mines,
Gotham Underground.
watchtowers,
Gates of Gotham.
and roadblocks,
Streets of Gotham.
which would give us a boss fight with Deathstroke, who has one of the coolest fights in the Arkham series over in Origins. But here it's just another Cobra tank fight.
Dark Allegiances.
We then look for our successor, and instead of choosing Nightwing or Robin, we look to a complete stranger, who surprises Batman by surviving easy encounters without taking a hit. But I mean, hey, it gets us an achievement.
Angel in the Dark.
We then track down the local serial killer, Professor Pig, who is actually more scarier than anything Scarecrow's fear toxin has ever done to us.
Monster Machine.
We then rescue all 17 members of the missing fire station.
Death of Innocence.
And now we move on to the main event, the Riddler, who has us competing in 10 trials, each with their own achievements. Whether it's with the Batmobile in races,
No!
or completing puzzles with Catwoman, we get all 10 trials done, and after that, we have to endure the grind that is the Riddler trophies. Luckily, there is a substantial difference in the number of trophies compared to Arkham City. And so we do what any reasonable person does when looking for the Riddler trophies. And that's pull up the Arkham series walkthrough on your phone and go one by one until you find all trophies.
I never said thank you. And you'll never have to.
And after finding every trophy, we head back to the orphanage, where we engage in a boss fight where we finally lock away the Riddler.
Riddle me that. Lock up the Riddler in the
city's
GCPD.
Now with everything complete, we can engage in Nightfall Protocol. But before that, we have some random miscellaneous achievements that we have gathered throughout the game, ranging from easy ones like drifting in the Batmobile for 3 minutes. To gliding under every single bridge of Arkham in one glide.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, run through the jungle.
With all of them done, we can now engage in the Nightfall Protocol and move on to the next stage of this grind. Now, the DLC of Arkham Knight can be broken up into many parts, but the way we are looking at it is the most wanted side missions and the Arkham episodes. We would first tackle the Mad Hatter, who has turned himself in and has kidnapped. Man, this game loves kidnapping. Some GCPD officers and locked them in the trunk of their cars with bombs. And after freeing 2 hostages, the third would escape and return to the GCPD, which tips off our bat radar as something fishy is going on. And after interrogating the Mad Hatter, we would have a trip down memory lane. And after getting free from the Mad Hatter's grasp, we would get the final achievement. We then head over to a crashed ship surrounded by ice. I wonder who that could be. Well, it turns out it's Mr. Freeze, whose wife has been, can you guess it? Yep, kidnapped. Which also happened in Arkham City, but after interrogating the militia lieutenant and finding her cryopod, we have to battle an onslaught of militia troops where Mr. Freeze has to sacrifice his wife to save us. We then track down the remnants of the League of Assassins, where we are informed a war is going on between the 2 factions, one led by Ra's al Ghul and the other led by his daughter. And after finding and destroying the Lazarus Pit, we are given the choice of keeping Ra's alive or ending him, and we choose the only logical choice, giving us the final achievement. Lastly, we head over to the crashed airship, which is actually a prison, and that prison was holding one of Batman's most deadliest foes, Killer Croc, where after defeating a group of prisoners and gaining access to the high security area of the ship, we engage in a boss fight with Killer Croc that we never have to do again for any other reason. Hey, an achievement. With all the most wanted side missions done, we then head over to the Arkham episodes, which are short campaigns with us playing as different characters of the Bat family and Rogues Gallery. First, we tackle Harley Quinn, who was freeing Ivy from Bloodhaven just shortly before the events of Arkham Knight. Then we follow Red Hood after the events of Arkham Knight as he tracks down the Black Mask.
Oh, GG Black Mask. Or the Red Hood.
Then the longest DLC mission, which follows Batgirl as she tries to rescue her dad from the Joker and Harley Quinn, where we get multiple achievements like freeing every hostage,
Free the hostage at the Ferris wheel.
defeating 4 enemies with a scare effect,
Ambush. I don't know how I got that because there's only 2 of you alive.
finding every tape of the park and how it was created,
All snug in their beds. Uncover the secret history of the park.
destroying all teeth, balloons, and jack-in-the-boxes,
Blade of Memory. Destroy all teeth, balloons, and Jack in the boxes.
and lastly, defeating 15 enemies with a remote hacking device.
Hey, defeat 15 enemies using any type of hacking. Sweet.
With all of those down, we fight Joker and Harley Quinn, beating them to rescue our father.
And you're cooked. Bye. Courtship of Razors. Rescue your father.
We then take on the worst DLC in my opinion, the Catwoman DLC, where she breaks into the Riddler's hideout to steal all of his money and destroy his robots.
Catwoman, Catwoman, get off the electric thing. Oh, Catwoman. Yes, let's go.
Eddie's computers through that.
Cat came back. Thank goodness.
Next, we find ourselves as Nightwing, stopping the Penguin from escaping GCPD, and then as Robin, breaking in and apprehending Two-Face.
Succession plans. Succession plans.
And with all those, we are now done with the DLC missions and can move on to the next stage of this journey. Now this is where the fun begins. The AR Challenges has 22 achievements tied to it, with the main one being achieving 69 nice stars within the AR challenge, which we will be getting this one in the background, as we do every other achievement. 5 of them are tied to the Batmobile AR races, with achieving a certain amount of stars within certain Batmobiles from the movies and the original Arkham game. After tackling the races, we are able to move over to other character-related challenges, which you can either complete with combat or predator challenges. I chose combat because it's 100% easier than the predator ones. With all of the races and character-related achievements done, and achieving 69 nice stars in the AR challenges, we are now done with the easy part of these challenges. There is 3 combat achievements that are the bane of my existence. And they are a part of the Community Challenge Pack. The reason this game is a 7 out of 10. And a part of this pack we have the Chill in the Air for completing Crime Alley as Batman, Robin, and Nightwing, all without taking a single point of damage.
Can't take damage. I got this. 100%. Okay. Not a hot start. Get rid of homie. No! No, why did I attack the guy with electricity on it, bro? I had that. I countered. Back here. No hit, still. Why would you charge the guy I'm swinging? Ah! He wasn't electric? It didn't even show it. Why would you punch the guy with electricity? Let's go! No hit. Oh god! If he would have killed me. Oh, if he would have punched me. Fuck it, Robin. Okay, Robin's not locked in. Took me 30 minutes to get Batman. You can't do... Didn't even zip kick that guy. That's it. Let's go. Never want to see Robin again, bro. Robin, why would you attack the guy you know you can't deal damage to versus the guy in front of him who you can deal damage to? Yeah, baby! No hit. Let's go. Crime Alley. In the books. Chill in the air. Complete Crime Alley. Unharmed as Batman, Robin, and Nightwing. We're him. It only took me 1 hour and 17 minutes. Now we do, in my opinion, the harder one, which is Monarch Theater. Cannot lose my combo, which in and of itself means I cannot take damage, and I cannot miss a single attack or move. This is going to be 10 times harder. Plus, I have to also do it as Catwoman, as well as the 3 I just did on Crime Alley, which... that's gonna just suck. I'ma just be frank. It's gonna be terrible. I honestly don't want to do it. No! I almost first tried that. Let's go. Perfect combo. All the way through. Where? Have you ever heard of the counter button? Because I pressed it. Come on. Last round. Lock in, please. Lock in. Why would you punch the shield out of every guy there? Oh my gosh, almost lost it right there. I gotta go to the gym. Do something with my life. Robin, how do you miss that when he's sitting right in front of you? Robin, I'm not pointing at the guy with the shield, so why would you attack the guy with the shield? Let's go! Yes! Let's go. My heart is beating so fast. I never want to see Robin's face again. I'm so happy. No, Catwoman, not him! Catwoman, why would you punch the guy with the shield when there's the guy standing beside him and actually in front of him without the shield and the guy I aimed for? Let's go! Baby.
Simulation complete.
I never want to see Catwoman again in my life. I don't care how hot she is. Get her off of my screen forever. Now, why did we jump over the guy who you could hit and go for the guy you can't hit? I'm just wondering. Wait, why didn't you, when I hit YB, use your move that happens when I have a full combo meter and YB and enemies beside me? I'm just curious. Because it's almost like you did nothing when I pressed that button. See, now you did stuff. Did you punch the shield of all people in that pile? Oh, let's go. That was so quicker than everybody else. That should be everybody. Yep, there it is. Karen Falls. Oh, flawless free flow in every round of the Monarch Theater. As Batman, Robin, Nightwing, and Catwoman. Oh my god. I can't, my heart. All that we have left is this thing. Oh. Then, once you have completed both the Crime Alley and the Monarch Theater, and you think you have mastered the combat, Rocksteady slaps you in the face with Requiem for a Killer, which requires you to defeat Killer Croc in the Iceberg Lounge, which he only comes out once you have reached 20 rival points, or in simple terms, a score of over 1 million, which is only really attainable by reaching a combo of 450. It's safe to say this is where Batman Arkham Knight broke me. We gotta lock in. Million score. 450 combo. Right here. Alright, well that's just unfortunate that the guy I went to kick immediately got electrocuted. That just sucks. Batman. Break the shield. After all of my attempts, I finally mastered the Iceberg Lounge, starting with a smoke bomb and disabling the gun crates, and never using a takedown and keeping my combo meter full and only using it to destroy weapons. We would reach a record high combo. Oh no! But I would lose it. But with being so close to the score to summon Croc, I said screw it, and I kept going. And well, this happened. Okay, I can still do this. I can still do this. I still got this. I still got this. It's gonna be way harder. Come on, Croc. Come on out. Croc, where you at, bro? I need you to come out like 20 years ago. Croc, you gotta be coming soon, bro. Croc, where you at, man? Croc, I have survival points. Oh, I guess I have to clear these enemies because they're not spawning anymore. Alright, come on, Killer Croc. Come on out here. You get these hands, dog. Get these hands. Let's go, Nightwing. Let's dog this cat. Please don't throw this. Dog this cat. Dog this cat. Swap over. Get rid of that. Come on. Get these hands, Croc. Get these hands. Can't see. The dude's blocking me. You're that stick. Who do you think you are, Nightwing? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give him the business. Is that it? Yes! Woo! I never want to do this again. Get me out of here. I'm done. Get me out of that mode. Oh my god, I did it. Oh, I did it.
With all of those finally done, we can now move on to wrapping up the AR challenges. First, by performing 15 combat moves in one free flow, which back in Arkham City gave me the most trouble. But now I've entered the flow state and am one with Batman. And so this one was very easy.
Boom, baby.
Got it?
Yeah. Ah. Okay, I'm playing Fortnite now.
After that, we move on to the Predator section of the AR challenges. First, we go into the Endless Night mode, which infinitely spawns enemies in a Predator section that increasingly gets harder as you take out the thugs. And here we must take out 50 enemies in one go as Batman. And after finding the cheesiest strat on my first go, this was quite easy.
9, 50. There we go, 50. I got 50 and I died. I don't care. That's all I needed.
Then we go into Wayne Manor as Batman without using any gadgets or taking damage. And honestly, I have no clue what counts as a gadget.
Bada bing, bada boom. Didn't take damage, didn't use a gadget. Alright, there we go. That should be it now. No damage. Didn't use a gadget. Or not. I guess I can't grapple. Okay, now that should be it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I could not use the grapple gun. Complete without taking damage or using a gadget.
After that, with both Batman and Robin, we head back to the asylum, where we must take out every enemy using only knockout smashes and cannot take damage.
That one's jammed too, buddy, but you don't really need it. And there's the Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Then as Batman and Nightwing, we enter the Batcave and take down every enemy with beatdowns and without taking damage. And this is quite easy as Batman, but Nightwing was another thing.
No! I thought he was checking that guy. I think that got stuck, which is perfect. This dude getting stuck in the wall was the best thing ever. Bet that guy's stuck in the wall too. I don't know how they get stuck in the wall, but I love it. Oh, I got greedy. I got greedy. Let's go. Dude's stuck. I have no idea how they get stuck, but I love it. So I got these two, and then the dude is stuck. Did they just unstuck him? Unstick him? They did! Oh my gosh, they saved his life. Oh my gosh, I thought about just lost it all. Go, 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 Nightwing, go! Go, Nightwing, go! I turned that corner and bro was just pre-fired. Come on. Bing! That should be it. Yes, sir. Secret to the Batcave.
Then, using the training challenge found on the map, we perform every type of Predator takedown.
Hey, Blunt Trauma, perform every type of Predator takedown.
With all that done, we have one more achievement, and it's beat the game on New Game Plus. which puts the game on Nightmare difficulty, which increases enemy damage and removes the counter UI.
Gotham's in need of a hero. A symbol of hope, a symbol of justice, righteousness, and vengeance. I am that symbol. I am Batman.
Sorry, I got something in my throat. Yeah, very tight. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to fit these on my head. I can't really hear anything. It's like very muffled. But we will platinum Batman Arkham Knight tonight.
Let's turn this light on. Yeah. Let's become the Batman. Yeah. I look just like that. That's literally me.
This was honestly very easy. I mean, nothing will ever be as hard as the Iceberg Lounge, Crime Alley, or the Monarch Theater. So it isn't long before we stare Scarecrow down one last time and say goodbye to Batman Arkham Knight.
Yes!
The whole world knows.
I am
Batman.
Batman. For one last night.
Yeah.
Prepare the Nightfall Protocol.
That is every achievement. We are Batman. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what game I should do next, and hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to get notified on new videos just like this one. And remember, I am Batman. I am the night.
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along.